Something that's come up with lots of teachers is helping their students to submit documents. When you're in an assignment, and this is just a sample class, sample assignment, and you go to submissions, your students can actually, I'm going to click on resubmit, but they can actually submit an assignment that allows them then to use different formats. Now you'll notice they have a way to attach a file, but they also have a way to attach something from their Google Drive. So if they click on resources here, resources takes them to a place where they can then look for their apps on the left hand side here. And Google Drive, one time you have to, when you first add it, or when you give it permission, after that it always appears. So now when I'm looking at something that I want to add, let's say I wanted to do this document here, I'm going to not open the document, but instead click to select the document that I want, and then click select. This will then send that Google document to the assignment. And you'll see that I've just submitted another thing. Now, if I wanted to also point out one other thing to you, it's that when you're in Google Drive, the first time your students look at it, please point out to them that the shared with me is over here. So they can get a document that's been shared with them if that's something that they've worked on with friends and they're submitting it. They can also do that. So again, find it, select it, and then click the select button. Another thing is, to get to your Google Drive, you need to go up here to Resources, and please help your students to do this the first time. They have to go to Apps. When they go to Apps, Google Drive has been added for everyone at the school. It will ask permission to get to your drive the first time, but what I want to point out is that if it doesn't work, they might be using a different browser, or they might have cookies enabled. So if they have trouble, then they need to get a tech request to see why that's not attaching for them, because it is attached for everyone in the school. Also, one final thing, when you're also submitting things as a student, be sure to tell the students what format you want it. So if you want it in the Google Doc, if you want it as a PDF, if you want it as a Word document, remember that anything that you've opened, any document you have in Google, you can always work on it in Google, and then you can click File, Download As, and you can download that Google Doc as a Word doc or as a PDF. So you have some options here, so that make sure that the students, remind them about this, that in a Google Doc they can also download it as a different format and then send it that way so that you have all the same format.